Ready to start the second half. 2-0 Wellesley. Brookline with the opening kickoff. Still overcast. It's in the high 60s. Mateo plays the ball to the side to Ethan. Ethan clears it down the center. It's going to go back to the goalie. A smaller goalie in the game. Wellesley tries to get on their left side. Goes out of bounds. Throwing for Avi and Brookline. Nope. Ethan's going to get it. Ethan down the sideline. Tries to find Jacques. Matt's going to get it. Matt on his feet. Matt turns to his right. Matt spins. Finds Avi. Avi to his left. Avi toward the box. Avi to the side to Ben Kaplan. Ben keeps it in bounds. Ben crosses it in the box. It gets headed away by the... Matt shoots over the top. Good start to the half for Brookline. 1 minute in, they have a shot. 2-0 Wellesley. First minute of the second half. They push it out to the right. Number 4 has it for Wellesley. Ben Kaplan comes up. He chips at the box. Sam's on the side. Sam heads it down. Sam on his left foot to Ben Kaplan. Avi, 9 for Wellesley in the air. Mateo brings it down to Sammy. Sammy to Jacques. Jacques to Matt. Matt to his right. That's Mateo. Mateo finds Sammy. Sammy on the run. Sammy with the left foot. Right on goal. Goalie makes the save. 2 shots, 2 minutes in the second half. Goalie kicks it over midfield. Under 19, under Sam. 11 has it for Wellesley. Goes to his left. Player crosses the 25. 11 has it. Mateo steps over it. Mateo to the side. Ben Kaplan steps over it. Ben to his left. Ben up the left sideline. Ben crosses midfield. Ben looks opening to the right. He sees Ethan. Defender comes up. Ethan at the 30. Ethan gets it cut away. They shoot again. It's over the top. Avi on the shot. 2.5 minutes, 3 shots for Brookline in the second half. It's 2-0 Wellesley. They've been going to the right quite a bit. Wellesley goalie, it's low. Gets headed away by Jacques, right back to the goalie. Almost a shot on goal. Goalie kicks it high in the air. Looks like a punter. Nate backwards down the sideline out of bounds. 3 minutes into the second half. 3 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Wellesley. They go down the sideline. Nate off his head. Ben Kaplan turns. Sends it to the center of the field. Avi just misses it with his toe. Number 2 has it for Wellesley down the left side. Avi's on him. 2 plays it back to 12. 12 turns, sends it to 9. 9 gets run over by Jacques right inside of midfield. A little contentious here. A little chippy. All right, and he puts it on the offensive side of midfield. Kicks it in with his left foot. And it gets over Sam's head. That's Matt to Mateo. Mateo to his right. Mateo plays off the defender, sends it to Jacques. Jacques on his feet. Jacques turns. Jacques to his right. Gets played out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Brookline. Jacques has the ball. Jacques tries to find Matt. The defender gets it. Avi's under it. Avi off his head to Sammy. Sammy turns. Passes the 30, sends it back to Jacob. Jacob makes a run. Jacob gets cut off, goes out of bounds. It's another throw-in for Brookline, right in front of the Brookline bench. 4:30 into the half. It's 2-0 Wellesley. Ethan on the throw, down the sideline. Gets headed away into the Brookline bench. Another throw for Ethan. This time to Sammy at the 40-yard line. Sammy on the ground to Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan has space. He's going to shoot. Goes over the top. Five minutes into the second half. 2-0 Wellesley. They go out to the right. Jacques chasing. 26 is in the game for Wellesley. He chips it ahead to Nate, steals it. Nate steps over. There's one behind him. Mateo has it. Mateo sends it back to Sammy. Sammy at the 50. Sammy crosses it. There's nobody there on that side. Goalie's going to come out. Goalie plays it on his feet, picks it up. Sends it to number 9. Jacques pursuing it. 4. Ben Kaplan comes up. Back to the goalie. They send it out to the right to number 4. To 26. Sends it back to 6. To 26. Down the wing to 19. 19's trying to outplay Sam here on this side. They send the wing to 11. 11 crosses it. It's in front, and it's in. Short post runner. Wait, no. Hit the side netting. Runner on the short post, he just missed it. Hit the outside of the netting. Zach in the air, off Sammy's head. Jacques has it. Jacques turns to his left. He's making a run. 4's trying to stay with him. 4 plays it back to the goalie. Goalie clears it. Sammy over his feet. 19 on the ground to 11. Back to the center of the field. Jacob's on it. Jacob to his left. Tries to find Matt. 8 has it for Wellesley. Sends a runner. 12. He got 19 on the right. Goalie comes out. Saves the ball. Nice play by Zach. Actually, I know who that is. Ethan steps up. It's on the ground. They're going to go to the right side. 11's making a run in. Nate clears it. Out of bounds. Oh, okay. Two nothing Wellesley. 8 minutes into the second half. 7 minutes into the second half. They're going down the left side. Gets blocked by Avi out of bounds. Throwing down the side. It's on Ethan's side. Ethan and Avi goes out of bounds. Another throw in for Wellesley. In front of the Wellesley bench. Down the side. Ethan clears it. Sammy on his feet. Back to Ethan. Gets tipped out of bounds. Throw in for Wellesley. 8 has it for Wellesley. Sammy plays it away. Hits the Wellesley player. He's keeping it forward. 8 has it. He goes to the wing. Gets cleared by Sam off a player. Nate. Mateo on the ground. That's Jacques with the ball at the 45. Jacques to Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan gets some room. Chips Mateo. Goalie comes out. Had a chance. They go back to the right to number 4. 4 sends it back to the goalie. They send it to the left. They're going up the side. They got no one to midfield. Up the left wing. Number 8 makes a run. He's in. He gets it into the box, and Jacob clears it away for a corner. 9 minutes into the second half. It's 2-0 Wellesley. This has been the most dangerous plays for Wellesley, the free kicks and the corners. Okay, here it comes. Near post. Zach catches it. He rolls it out to Ethan. There's one player behind him. Ethan makes a run. He crosses midfield. Ethan over midfield. Ethan, they call a foul. Ethan made a run to the opposing 40-yard line. He's going to take the free kick. About 10 minutes in, 2-0 Wellesley. Ethan on the free kick at the 42-yard line. And it comes into the box. Goalie's coming out. And it gets shot. Seemed like a quick whistle. Comes down the left side. That was Nate's voice you heard. Said that he never had it. 8-12. Tries to get around Matt. Matt takes it away. Ethan on the ground to Avi. Avi tried to send Mateo. Hits Ethan. He steps up. Wellesley's trying to get on their right foot into the box. That's Jacob with the ball. Jacob to Mateo. Mateo to Matt. Matt turns back to his right. Matt to Jacob to Mateo. Mateo sends it back to Sam. Sam. That's Matt to his right. Matt gets bumped off the ball. Gets deflected out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline inside of midfield. We're 11 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Wellesley. Looks like Jacob to Sammy. To Jacob. Jacob sends it back to Sam. Sam on his feet. Sam steps to his right. Sam up the right side. Finds Avi. Avi on his feet. Wellesley steals it. They clear it down the left side. Bounces behind Jacob. Jacob gets it. Jacob gets thrown down by 18. That's a foul. Sorry, by number 12. Not a play on the ball. It's getting a little chippy here. The coaches are yelling that the Wellesley players are throwing the ball away. Ethan on the free kick. He goes up the right side. He kicks it out of bounds. Throw in for Wellesley in front of the Brookline bench. Hits the player. They send it back. And that's Sammy with the ball. Sammy turns. Sammy gets held. Sam. That's Jacob. Jacob down the right side. Hits a knuckleball. Mateo on the... No, it's Jacques at the ball. Jacques turns to his right. Jacques. 4. That's a foul. They're calling on Jacques. Free kick for Wellesley. 13 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Wellesley. Chipped over midfield off the Wellesley head. That's Jacob playing it out to Mateo. Mateo to his left. On the ground to Ben Kaplan. Can he keep it in? Sub is coming in for Wellesley. .26 on the throw. Goes down the sideline. That's Sammy. Sammy turns to his left. Tries to get off the Wellesley player. It doesn't work. He crosses it. Hits Sam in front. 8 tried to get there on the near post. Zach on the side to Matt. Matt running across the 40, across the 50. Here comes Matt. He's got Ben Kaplan on the left. Avi's running with him. He sends it back to Mateo. Mateo at the 30. Sends it back to Ethan. Ethan to Mateo. Gets played out of bounds. Nope. It is out of bounds. Should be a throw-in for Brookline, but Wellesley took it quickly. They chipped the box. 11 on the right side. He's got Nate on him. 11. Cuts back to his left. He shoots it. Gets blocked by Sam. 19 on the ground. Tries to go to his left. 8's trying to shoot. Gets blocked by Ethan. Gets cleared away by Sam. That's Nate who pushes it ahead. Ooh, Avi went for it. 8 with Matt on his back. They call a foul on Sam. It's a free kick for Wellesley at the 25-yard line. 15 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Wellesley. You can hear Zach calling out the defense here. That's right. It's chipped in the box. It's to the side. Zach picks it up. Zach whips it out to Nate. It goes past him, number 8 for Wellesley. He chips the sideline out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. That's Nate on the throw. He goes down the sideline. He finds Jock. Jock down the left sideline. Jock gets to the right, goes to the right. He's making a run. Matt, they call a foul on the Wellesley player on Jock right at the 15-yard line. So we're 22 yards out. It's 2-0 Wellesley. We're 16 minutes into the second half. Wellesley has 5 on the wall. It's Mateo on the free kick. He's at the 17-yard line. Jacques is coming out. He's on top of the ball too. Jacques touches it. Mateo gets into the box. He tried to shoot it, got blocked by the defense. That's Jacob to Ethan. Ethan chips the box, and goalie hits it. It gets shot by Jacob, and it goes in. Jacob on the shot. 2-1. There's the goal is at the 23-minute mark. Subs are coming in. It's 2-1. Nice shot by Jacob. Avi's coming out. Jake is in the game. They go down the right side. 11's making a run. Sam is after him. Sam clears it off the player, out of bounds. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick for Brookline. Two to 1 Wellesley. Zach on the goal kick for Brookline. Sends it down the left side. It's going to bounce. Ben on his feet. Gets stolen by the Wellesley player, number 11. Back to 26. Matt cuts it away. Ben sends a wing. That's Mateo. Mateo turns. Mateo back to the center. He has a shot. He tried to chip it in. Didn't get there. That's Sammy on the ball. Sammy brings it down. He sends it to Jake. Jake to Sam. Sam down the right side to Ethan. Ethan back to the middle to Jacques. Jacques turns. He finds Sammy. Sammy to his right. Goes to the right side into the Brookline bench. We're 18 minutes in. It's 2-1 now. The Wellesley player gets away. Ethan slide tackles the ball away. Sam gets held. No, that's Jake got held. No call. Matt on a nice move got around the defender. He got held. And there's a foul. Right at the 40. Yep. And they kicked the ball away again. So right at the 40-yard line is a free kick for Brookline. All right. They moved up to the 35. That's okay. Ben Kaplan on the ball. Wait. It's in the box. It's headed by Jacques. It goes wide. Looks like a pass. We are 20-40 left. They go out to the right, as they always do. 4 on the ground. 4 down the side to 11. Gets cut off by Nate. Jake takes the ball away. Jake to Sam. Sam to Jacob. Jacob up the field, through the center circle, to the right. Past Ethan, out of bounds. Throwing for Wellesley. Crosses midfield. They turn it around, go back to number 9. 9 chips it ahead. Gets cut off by Jacob. Sammy has it. Sammy to the side. To Mateo. Mateo to the center of the field to Ben Kaplan. He steps over it. Jake's making a run. Jake! He loses it. Sammy tries to kick it off the defender. They go up the right side. It's 11. He's making a run in. Here comes Sam on the way back. He cuts back to his left. Nate comes back, cuts the shot off. 8 turns, sends it to 9. He has a shot on his left foot. He wants to shoot. Gets cleared away by Sam. That's Jacques on the ball. Jacques gets clipped. Jake on the ball. Jake makes a run across the middle of the field. Jake sends it in. It's in the box. Here comes Matt. Here comes the goalie. And they clear it. Goalie's out of the box. They go up the side. It's 11. And Sammy making a run. Sam cuts him off. 19's in the middle of the box. They cut to the middle of the field. He has a shot. He puts it on the ground. 19 on his left foot. He turns to his right. He shoots. And he scores. Well taken shot. It's 3-1 Wellesley. 18:57 left in the game. Kickoff. Matt has the ball. Matt on the ground and Mateo gets cut off. 26 is playing it for Wellesley. Sends it back to their goalie. Boots it in the air to midfield. No one's actually on it. Sammy off his head to Jacob. Jacob protects. Jacob to his right. Jacob to Ethan. They go to the left. 19 has it for Wellesley. He's making a run down the left side. Here he comes. He's in the near the end line. He cuts back. Jacob cuts him off. 19 still has it. Sends it back to the top of the box. He chips it in. Gets cleared out by Nate. High in the air. Jacques plays the player off the ball. Jacques has it. Jacques on his body. He tries to send Matt. Matt has the ball on his right foot. He tries to chip in the box. He gets held. No call. Ben Kaplan was running. 11. Sends it down the wing. It's still in play. Number 6 is going to get to it for Wellesley. Jake is coming back, and Sam. They go to the side. 11 gets played away by Jake for a corner. 3-1 Wellesley. 17:30 left in the game. It's a corner for Wellesley. I think they're running a play. Jake's on the near post. Jacob's on the far post. It's going to the back post. It's headed in the air. Headed again. Goalie punches it out. Should be a corner. No, they're saying it's a goal kick. 16:40 left in the game. 3-1 Wellesley. Brendan has come in the game. Nate has the ball. Nate to the center. Nate to the center of the field. Over Jake to Jacques. Jacques has it. Sends the wing to Matt. Matt cuts it back to the middle. Matt shoots it. Matt just over the top. That was a nice shot. He had the goalie beat. Just over the top. So Matt looks like he's up top right now. Goalie puts it in the air. That's to Nate's side. Nate, an 18. It's high in the air. 19. 8 gets in. He's looking across. He crosses in front. 19 shoots, and it's a goal. It's 4-1 Wellesley. .47. Jacques and Matt are over the ball at midfield. Brendan's on one end of the circle. Ben Kaplan on the other. Jacques has the ball. Jacques turns. Jacques sends it to Jake. Jake to Sammy. Sammy to his right. On the ground to Jacques. 2 players go down. Foul on the Wellesley player. They're right at the 20-yard line. Wow. They obviously know where 10 yards is. We're on a football field, so we'll see here. Jacques over the ball. They have 3 guys on the wall. Lean. And it goes over the top. It's 4-1 Wellesley. 14-20 left in the game. Over midfield to Jacob. Jacob to Ethan. Ethan gets blocked. It's to midfield. 8 has it. 8 for Wellesley. Goes to the left side. They send it back to number 9. 9 on the ground. Gets taken away. That's Sammy on the ball. He tries to find Jacques. Jacques has some space. Jacques keeps it in. Jacques down the right wing. Jacques on his left foot. He shoots. And it goes wide. Over midfield. Nate off his head. That's Jacob's side. Jacob, no one on him. Plays it down with his feet. Jacob to the right to Ethan. Ethan over the 40. Ethan over the 30. Ethan to his left. Ethan on his left foot. Ethan cuts it back. Ethan sends it back to Sammy. Sammy to Brendan. Brendan looks. Brendan on his left foot. Brendan in the box. Brendan gets cut off. Jake, ball's on the ground. Jake gets it back to Sammy. Sammy on the side to Ethan. Ethan chips the box. No one there. It's going to come back to Nate. Nate at the 20-yard line. Nate on his right foot. Sends it back to Sammy. Sammy makes a run to the center. He tries to get a give and go. Sammy on the ground. It goes in. Sammy on the goal. Beat the goalie to the far post. 4-2. 12-17 left in the game. Plenty of goals this game. 4 goals in the second half alone. Wellesley sends it back to number 9. Sends it back to the defender. Matt's on him. Sammy cuts it away. Jacques on the ball. Jacques, oh. They go down the side. Here comes Zach. Zach on the ground to Nate. Nate to Jake. Jake to Nate. Nate got, well, 12 comes away with the ball. Nate tries to get it. It's Jacob with the ball. Jacob down the right side. Tries to send Jacques. It's cut off. Brendan gets to it. Brendan to Jake. Sorry, I think that's... I think that's Sammy, sorry. 4-2 Wellesley, 11:20 left in the second half. Free kick for Wellesley. They chip it toward the box. One of the Wellesley players went down. Whoa. It's Ben Kaplan on the ball. He got hit in the back. No call. Wow. He elbowed him in the back. So it's a free kick. Ball's in play. Ben Kaplan has it. He puts it to the middle of the field to Brendan. Hits number 9. And it's on the ground. It's Jake. Jake on the ball. Jake tried to find Matt. Doesn't get there. Brendan has it. Brendan to his left. Brendan gets fouled. Wow. It's a free kick at 28-yard line. It's getting real chippy now. I think I call a timeout. Timeout for Brookline. 9:50. They had to stop the clock. 9:55. It's 4-2, and a free kick coming up for Brookline. .55 left in the second half. It's 4-2 Wellesley. Brookline has a free kick. Took it right at the 25-yard line. A lot of energy for both teams here. We resume play after the Brookline timeout. It's going to be a free kick right at the 24-yard line for Brookline. Get it all in the shot here. Ben Kaplan is over the ball. They've been shooting this ball. If they can get the top corner, they can score. Ben on the ground. It's right in front. 3 Brookline players there. Brendan, Jacques, and Matt were right there for the rebound. Never came. Ball is over midfield off the Wellesley player, 22. Gets cleared. That's Ethan on the ball. Ethan to the side to Ben. Gets cut away. That's Sammy. Sammy on the ball. Sammy to the left. Sammy crosses the 20. Back to Ben Kaplan. That's Jacob's side. Jacob makes a move. Oh, I know you can defend. That's Ethan on the ball. Ethan shoots with his left foot. Got it on goal. Goalie had it. 4-2. 9:02 left. Goalie over midfield. Off Nate's foot to Brendan. Brendan to Nate. Nate to Ben Kaplan. Ben turns. Ben finds Jacob. Jacob to the right to Ethan. Ethan gets to his left. Crosses with Jacob. Jacob makes a run down the right side. Jacob gets tripped up. Jacob still with the ball. Jacob turns. Jacob down the right side to Brendan. Tried to get it back to Jacob. Ethan chips it in the box. Goalie's going to get to it. Try to give and go on the sideline. Goalie throws it over midfield. Ethan comes back. 22 to the left this time. Ethan cuts it away. Ethan in front of the Wellesley bench. Ethan down the sideline gets cut away by the Wellesley player. 8 turns. 7 chips it in. Offside. Where's the other ref? It's a throw. Oh, he's blending in with the yellow of the Wellesley bench players there. That's Jacob. Jacob down the right. Tried to find Matt, didn't get there. Brendan has it. Brendan tries to chip it by, doesn't get there. 16, Nate knocks it away. It gets chipped out of bounds. Throw-in for Brookline. 7:16 left. It's Nate to Brendan. One guy's coming back to Nate. Nate to his right. Nate. Brendan has it. Brendan looks. Brendan reverses the field to Jacob. Jacob on his feet, right at midfield. To Ethan. Ethan gets played away out of bounds. Throw-in for Brookline, right in front of the Brookline bench. Ethan to Sammy. Sammy gets played off. They chip it down the left side. It's Sam on his head. To Mateo. That's Ethan coming down the right side. Ethan in the box. Tries to find Ben Kaplan, doesn't get there. 12 on his feet. Nate chips it ahead. That's Ben Kaplan to 8. 7 has it. Sammy runs into him. Ethan off his head. Brendan has it. Brendan turns. He sends it back to Sam. A little bit of rain is falling. Off the Wellesley head. It's in the box. Sammy goes down holding his foot. A swing and a miss. Matt has the ball. That's Nate on the ground to Jacob. Jacob's making a run. Jacob turns on it. He keeps it. Ethan has it. Ethan back to Jacob. Jacob tries to cross. 12 has it for Wellesley. He clears it. Sam. It's still in the air. Sam has it. Whoa. Ethan's on the ball. Nate takes it away. Nate steps over it. 22's tired for Wellesley. Nate gets hit. Nate gets held. No call. Sammy on the ground. To Jacob. Jacob to the right. Jacob. He had help. That's Matt. Matt to Jacques. Jacques to Brendan. It's past Brendan. Past Ben. 12 sends it up the field. It's 22 and Sam. Zach's going to give help. 22's tired for Wellesley. Zach has it. He puts it on the ground to Ethan. 4:54 left in the game. Ethan. They have 10. Wellesley has 10 players back. They go up the sideline to Jacques. It gets headed out of bounds. Throw-in for Brookline. Subs are going to come in. Many subs are coming in for Brookline. 4:30 left in the game. It's 4-2 Wellesley. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. Looks like Mackay's on the throw. Brad is in the game. Dimitri's in the game. Ben Sanders in the game. They go up the side. It's Mark. Mark clears it to Jacob. Jacob comes up the field. Jacob to the wing. To Brad. Brad crosses it with his left foot. Mackay off his head. It goes out of bounds. Nice cross by Brad. Off Mackay's head and went out of bounds. 3:39 left in the game. 4-2 Wellesley. The goalie boots it over midfield. That's Jacob. That's Ethan. Ethan plays it up the side. That's Dimitri on the ball. Wellesley player clears it. Out of bounds. Wait, no. Jacob brings it down with his chest. Jacob to the middle of the field. Jacob to the wing. To Ben Sanders. Over Brad. Out of bounds. 2:50 left in the game. They go down the wing. Ben Sander off his feet. That's Isaac off his foot. It's high in the air. It hit Mark and went out of bounds. 2:30 left in the game. 26 down the side. Throw in for Brookline. Brad on the throw. Brad to Mateo. Mateo brings it down with his feet. Sends it to Brendan. Brendan chips Dimitri. Gets over Dimitri. It's running in. Oh, it goes out of bounds though. Brookline ball. Brad has it. Brad to Ben. Ben Sanders. It's high in the air. That's Isaac on the ball. Isaac to Brad. Brad on his left. Brad tries to make a move. They clear it. It's out of bounds. It's a throw in to Brookline. Under 2 minutes left. It's Mark on the throw. Mark to Dimitri. It's Mackay's side. It gets cleared away. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob circles. Jacob. That's Ethan. Goes out of bounds. Well, under 2 minutes left. It's a throw in for Brookline. Ethan on the throw down the sideline. That hit Brendan. Mackay makes a run. Mackay, right foot to Dimitri, hits him. Goalie's gonna pick it up. Goalie wipes his brow. Under 2 minutes left. 4-2 Wellesley. High in the air. It's off Mark's head to Mateo. Mateo to Brad. Brad to Mackay. They call offside. Goalie's going to take it. It's at the 7-yard line. 4-2 Wellesley. Goalie hits it over midfield. It's over Mark's head. It's going to go back to Zach. Zach to Jacob. Jacob to his right. Jacob to the wing. I think that's Ethan. They play it out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. They throw it into the box. Tried to get Mackay. Gets cut off. 7 clears it out of bounds. Oh no, not out of bounds. Sorry. Brendan has it. Brendan to Mark. And that's the game. 4-2 Wellesley. First half was 2-0 Wellesley. Second half 2-2, ends in a 4-2 game. Handshakes. Four to 2 Wellesley.